Question 2. Information is given about the times taken by 80 students to complete a test. So 4 people took between 20 and 25 minutes to complete the test. 12 people took between 40 and 45 minutes, so on and so forth. First part, we're being asked to find the cumulative frequency. So up to 25 minutes for the first one, there were 4 people. Up to 30 minutes, which is the sum of these two, 4 and 16, giving us 20. And then we have 30 more if we include up to 35. Sorry, so that's 30 more on top, giving us 50. And then we have 18 more, including up to 40, and another 12 more, which will include us all the way up to 45, like so. We then draw our cumulative frequency graph using the information that we have. So for the graph, we use the up to values for our x coordinates, and we use our cumulative frequency for our y values. So 25,4 is going to be the position of the first point, 25,4. We have 30,20 for the next one. We have 35,50 for the third point. We have 40,68, which will be here. And lastly, we have 45,80, like so. So those are our points. The graph itself is going to be an S-shaped curve going through all this. You don't need to join it up to the origin, so this little bit there isn't technically needed, but I'm going to draw it in anyway, just because it technically exists. Whether or not you need it for the marks is sort of irrelevant. A complete cumulative frequency graph would look like that. But if you did forget this bit here that I've scored out in red, that is totally fine. So that is our cumulative frequency graph. Part C, emphasis on the word use your graph. You must show evidence that you're using this graph in order to answer this question. An estimate of the median. There were 80 people in total, what was it? 80 students in total. So the median is going to be at the 40th here. So we mark going along from 40, hit the graph, and then go down in order to quote our estimate for the median. Based on this scale here, this is a 32.5. These are going up in 0.5. So 33.5 is what I'm getting from mine. You can have an answer that's slightly bigger or smaller. It really depends on how you've connected these two. If you've used a straight line, you might have an answer that's actually 33. But there's a sort of leeway here, which is fine. Next part, one of the students is chosen at random. Again, use your graph. So there needs to be evidence of this for you in order for you to get any of the marks. Find the probability that this student took longer than 38 minutes to complete the test. So by default, this probability is going to be out of 80 because there were 80 students. So let's see how many of them took longer than 38 minutes to complete the test. 38 minutes is going to be going up here to hit the graph, and then across, which gives us 62. So up to 38 minutes, there were 62 people. So more than or longer than 38 minutes means that we're going to take that 62 away from 18. Sorry, let's take that 62 away from 80, giving us 18, which means that there are 18 people that took longer than 38 minutes. So the probability of selecting one of those is going to be 18 out of 80, which will simplify to give us 9 over 40. Either of those would be fine. Done.